Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Brand new week, and I haven't had much sleep at all because I was watching the Super Bowl last night. Kansas City Chiefs won. Very happy with that. We've got the next 5 stages of the Deagostini Collectables release of Build Your Own Ford GT. Now there is 5 stages today, but unfortunately they've only sent me 3. So I thought, is this going to be a game of guess to try and figure out what we're building next? But I have found all the PDF instructions online. So what I've done now is I've added them to the video description. So if you want to see what's coming, going ahead, they're all in the video description there. So Pete Cooper, if you're watching this, I do send you these magazines. I'm 2 missing. I have asked to have those sent to me, but I don't know when they're going to be coming. That's basically issues 23 and 24. I haven't got them here. So when we do this today, I can't show you the instructions for those 2, unfortunately. But it does look like we're building onto what we've actually created in the last pack, which is this section here. And then we're going on to start doing the dashboard. So if you want to get this for yourself, I have put the link down here in the video description as well. And you can get this all the way from pack 1. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So this is stage 23 here, and as you can see, we've got the other side of that bulkhead here. This is what's actually going to hold the window in. You remember I glued that in last time? That's what that looks like. But I didn't need to do that because this is actually going to hold that all in there. So let's just get these parts together. And the bits I'm putting in now, I'm just going to drop a tiny bit of glue just on this bit of plastic because I don't want them falling out. So I am just going to glue these pieces in. And so the first pipe that we've got looks just like that. I'm just going to drop that in, a little bit of the glue, and it's going to go in here. It has got a little keyhole pattern, so it can only go in one way like that. In this section here of the, what is this, into the fuel pump, I have got another couple of pipes, which again, I'm just going to put a bit of glue in there, put that around the sides, and then push that into the ends there, as far in as I can get it. There you go, that looks good. We're going to have one of these pipes. Again, I'm going to just dot that in a little bit of glue and put that into the middle section here, like that. And then take the other pipe in a little bit of glue, and that's going into the middle section on the other side. So that now looks like that. So we're going to take this section here now, which came in this pack, and this is actually just going to go. If I just show you the bottom of it, we have got a little key pattern there. It's going to match the keyhole pattern we've got on this side. So this is just going to go in there just like that. And it's going to be secured in with an FP01 screw. Now, I've already opened those. So get it from the other side and screw that nice and tight into place. Perfect. And as you can see, that holds on perfectly like that. Now we're going to be recovering what we did last time with the back section of this, and these 2 parts are going to go together. So this is kind of like going on top, just like that there, and it's held in with some FP02 screws in a hole that we've got just here, and there's another one at the other side here. So let's get these out. That's one, just one in this side too. And then we've got 3 screws just to go in around the top there. So I then need to bring up the part that we created in, I believe it was stage 19. So it was finished looking just like that. And having it this way round, we're actually going to secure this into position. Now it goes in with the belts facing towards the fire extinguisher here. And it's just going to fit into the points here. Now it should stand itself up when you've actually located that into the lugs. No problems at all. We need the FP01 screws, and this is going to be held in from the underside. So it's going to hold this into position there and get these screws in. Quite tricky to show you where these holes are, but they are on here. Let's get this one in. And then you've got 2 just down the end here as well. That's 1. And this one here is 2. So that's all in, and that's all there is to do in that stage. So stage 24, as you can see here, we've got the dashboard or the instrument panel, which has got the holes all ready to go for the instrument panel there. But we don't actually do anything with this stage. So that's pretty convenient to say I haven't got the magazine. So that moves us swiftly on to stage 25. Now, if you can see in stage 25, we've got all of the instruments and dials that are going to go into this panel here. So get all these out. And it's this black section here that I'm going to be working with first to put these stickers on. So get me magnifying glasses out and some tweezers. And the first sticker I'm going to take off is this faded one here, which is A1. It's got oil at the bottom of it. And I'm going to put this into this location on the end here. Now, sticker A2, which has got S Sure on it. It's going to go onto the larger dial that we can see here. And then the remaining stickers here are all the same. They're just different dials. Well, I say they're different. They're all the same. So it doesn't matter where you put them. But we're just going to put these on these other sections here, making sure they are around the right way. So there's 5 of these. So I'll get all of these in. And when they're in, they should look like that. Okay. On this main section here now, where you see these smaller holes at the bottom, this is where we're going to be putting these switches here, look like this. So one switch block, the longer one, is going to go this side here. Just get that all in. And then the other switch block is just going to go into the 4 holes that we've got the other side there. They need to go in kind of like at an angle, and then they should slip in fine. So if I show you for the other side, that's what that is looking like. We're then going to be putting the clear lenses for those dials just onto this section here. You see that fits on. And then behind that, the dials that we've just created. So that's going to go in like that. And then I need just 2 of these FP02 screws. And they're going into each side of this section here. Now you will notice that we do have a screw hole just there. They want us to keep that free. But that is the stage complete. I've got to show you what it looks like. And there's all the dials and switches in place. That's all there is to do in that stage. As a matter of fact, before I end that stage, I should have really showed you the magazine, shouldn't I? This is stage 25 magazine, because I do actually have this one. So just have a quick flick through. As you can see, that's everything we're doing there. I was actually looking at the instructions online. But there you go, that was stage 25. So in stage 26, as you can see here, again, a quick flick through the magazine here. And as you can see, we're still going to be working on the instrument panel. This time we've got the top to put on. Once the top's on, it's quite a quick stage this is. It's just 3 screws to keep that secured in. So this is what the top looks like. Get this out. And quite simply, all we're doing is holding these exactly like you see here. This is just going to go over the top just like that. And they're held in with FP01 screws. I've got them here. So they are all lined up. I'm just going to put the middle one in first. Not too tight. Just to hold that in so I can get the others lined up. One in this side. That one can be tight. And then just one in the other side. Tighten that middle one up now. And I'll show you what that dashboard is now looking like. Excellent. That's all there is to do in that stage. Which means the last stage we've got here, stage 27. Again, just a quick flick through the magazine here. And as you can see, we're doing the gear shift and the air vents that look just like this. We're going to be putting this into the main section here. It looks like we're putting the seats in as well. So quite a lot to do. By the end of it, it's going to look pretty impressive, just like that. So this is stage 27 here. Let's just get everything out. Now we've got a couple of vents to put in that look just like this. The larger one's going to be going on this side of the dashboard here. And we have got 2 holes which are just going into the lugs at the top there. So just line them up and slot that in like that. And they're going to be held in just with the screws that come in this pack, which I'm just trying to dig out, which are FP01 again, looking like that. 2 in this side. Perfect. And then we're just going to be putting one in the other side here, making sure that the vent is going through that larger hole. So this goes on like that. And again, an FP01 screw. So when they're on, as you can see, we've now got the vents in as well. That looks good. I like that. So we're going to bring over this interior section that we've been working on before with the belts and stuff, because we're actually going to be putting the gear shift into place. Now the back of the gear stick goes just through a hole that we've got at the back section there. So it's probably best to put that through the hole there first, then line this up to go in these holes. So 1, 2 and 3. So that's locked into position there. I have then got the gear shifter cover, which is going over the top of the gear stick here. And that's going into this section just like that. And I'm going to be holding this bit in first with an FP01 screw. That's held in just at this point here. You can probably see that on the top camera. So I'll get that in. But the actual gear shifter's held in with FP02 screws, which I've got here. Now I need 2 of those. So they're going into the holes that you can just see here. So one this side, and then the other one's just going in this end just here. So that's secured in. All I'm going to do then is retrieve the seats. As you remember, they look like that. At the bottom of these, we just have these 4 lugs here that are just going to go into the holes there. So when I put these in, just make sure that the belts are out the way, because they're going to go over the top once I've logged this in. And we're holding that in with some of these FP02 screws looking like this. And there you go, that's going in. So 4 of these to put in just to these holes here. If you have problems lining it up, get your cocktail stick, stick it all the way through the other side to line up where the hole is. Then you can take that and put the screw in. And there you go, as you can see, that's all of those in. And that is all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. So obviously we've created the dashboard as well, which eventually is going to go, I'm guessing, kind of like that. So that gives you an idea of how that's going to look. Trust me, that cocktail stick idea really helps to line up those chairs at the end. Otherwise, you're going to have a bit of a mare trying to get those all in. But that's work to treat, as you can see there. But once again, if you want to get this for yourself, I have put a link in the video description. You can get this all the way from pack 1. Now, it's half-term week at the moment, so things are a lot different on the World of Wayne channel this week. There's no live stream tomorrow. I will be taking my kiddies back tomorrow, so there's no live stream. I don't know about the rest of the live streams for the week. There's some things going on in the background this week, which I'm having to deal with at the moment, but I will let you know as by the day, as if or when things change. It also means there's no guarantee there's going to be a video out every day, but I'll fill you in more of that once everything's been solved here. But I really hope you like that video. If you do, or if you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.